Well, we've grown out wheat mini bone. I'm Engineer Hoist, and welcome to our supposed to be weekly Transformers Earth Wars news stream. And I wanted to start off with a couple of things. First of all, hello to Maximus Motion. I saw your comments from earlier that said it's getting late where they're at and they need to go to sleep. So I just wanted to give you a shout out to say hello. So when you watch this back later, you can you can hear that. And also, I want to apologize. Last week when I was drawing names, I misread this person's name. He's one of our channel members too, so I really apologize. It wasn't until after we were done. Latifi Henry. I was calling you Lafiti, and I got the T and the F mixed up. I apologize for that, Latifi Henry. I hope you can forgive me, and it didn't ruin your day too much. As far as I know, they haven't pulled the names for the toy giveaway for the content creators yet, although they did pull some winners for some of the other giveaways. And so for everybody who did get an entry, whether it was on stream or in the Discord giveaway, I wish you luck and hope you guys can get it. So after it's been like every 2 weeks for the past couple months or so, hasn't it? With work or vacation planned or just all sorts of weird stuff, and it's not a new normal. The intention is weekly, but it's just this time of year, particularly this year for whatever reason, is pretty busy. And unfortunately, in the coming weeks, there may be some other weeks where we might have to skip another week or two. So stick around. I'm not changing the schedule permanently. It's just sometimes real life gets in the way. So now, with all that out of the way, welcome to everybody who's in the stream. I kind of like how we've been doing it. Like as we're waiting for that 8 o'clock to roll around, clicking everybody who's coming in, saying hello. But I still want to give you guys a shout outs. Amy Anderson, Devon's Reviews, Hat Glitch, Aries, Razorquake 46, Beluwuga, Oktar, Wolfman 1976. Victor was taken. Hat Glitch. Did I say your name already, or did I say Hat Kid? I don't know. You're both here. And Prime and Duncan is here. Void Edits, LJ the Y Problem. I saw G1 Red Alert in here. Super VH. And it looks like I'm kind of glitchy, doesn't it? Yeah, it's weird because my computer was causing weird things yesterday, so I restarted it. And when I brought it back up, it's taken a while. So hopefully the glitchiness clears itself up and we can move on. So, yeah, how about we talk? So we got crystals to crack after the news. We've got some new toys to show off after the stream. We got new bots to talk about, but that's in the news. So how about we go and talk about the news? This weekend's event is called Proving Grounds. And fight in this event to unlock a 2, 3, or 4-star Sidetrack or Growl. Yes, that's right. The new combat bots are coming this week, and we can win them in the event. This is the first time ever that we can win the combat bots in an event. Previous combat bot releases, if you wanted them the first week, you had to go buy a bundle. What's that all about? Now we can actually go win them in an event just like the regular bots, and I think that's a really cool change that they've done. So in this event, there are a lot of prestiges, and you can win up to 300 Proving Ground chips for a chance to win those new combat bots. 150 premium chips, 300,000 Spark, Combat Spark, and Combiner Spark, 150 Building Core powered chips, and 30 million Energon and Alloy. This is a prestige event. Starts at the usual Friday start time, ends at the usual Monday stop time. 150 prestiges, which you could have probably guessed from all those numbers I just spit out. And Super XP throughout the event, which is kind of the normal thing now. Got to be headquarters level 4 and be in an alliance to participate in the event. You hit that yellow event button, pick your zone, win the battle, collect the points, and collect the prizes with all of your alliance mates. Battle zones are the standard battle zones. And here is a list of the prizes in each prestige. 10,000 points per prestige times 150 prestiges, 1.5 million points to complete the event. So there you go. And that's pretty much the order that you get them in. About every 1,000 points, you're going to get some kind of a prize, and that's pretty standard for these kind of events. So very cool. And so the Proving Grounds chip rewards, these are the ones where you can unlock the bots. And so you can see it here. It's an equal chance to win a 2, 3, or 4-star combat bot, or you could win 1,000 premium shards, or 100 3-star shards, or 50 4-star shards. So just because you get those chips, just like the chance crystals for the regular bots, it's not a guarantee that you're going to get the bot. Hopefully, you can get the bots and have pretty better luck than how I usually have with the chance bots. I think I've only pulled 1 4-star out of the chance of it. So best of luck to you, best of luck to me, and to everybody. So let's talk about Sidetrack. And I totally forgot to, on the slides this week, to take into account the camera space. Anyway, Sidetrack is a blunt, single-minded, nonsense bot, and curiously, very hard to sidetrack. In fact, once he's mission locked, almost nothing stands in his way. He's prone to go through rather than around things, often much larger than him. His stubborn refusal to bend or break his convictions can create friction with his fellow bots, but it does make him extremely effective. So there you go. That is Sidetrack. And I don't actually have a figure of this guy. They did not actually release him in the latest wave of the combat bots that they did during the whole War for Cybertron business. I do have Growl, though, so we'll take a look at him in a second. Growl is a model trooper in terms of just how willing he is to follow orders, as long as those orders deliver the requisite amount of brutality and mayhem to appease his combative and oil-thirsty nature. A vindictive bully, Growl is prone to terrorize his Decepticon cohorts as much as his Autobot enemies. With no redeeming qualities whatsoever, Growl likes nothing better than to provoke a fight. So, yeah, there you go. Let us take a look. So there is Growl. He was in the pack with Bomb Shock, I believe. At least he was in the same bag. I pretty much bagged them up as per set, as the ones that came together got in the same bag. So there you go. So there he is. Now, what these guys do is actually really cool. Sidetrack and Growl deal damage from range in their alt mode, very similar to what you've seen from other little vehicle combat bots. It fires little missiles, and I do have them in the test server. We'll take a look at them. If they die, they'll turn into the robotic form. They gain immunity and deal 4.5 times damage for 15 seconds. And then once that's done, they keep on fighting in robot mode. Until they basically die again. And when they do die that second time, they explode and deal damage in the area. These guys look to be really good combat bots. Probably the best ones, definitely the best ones in a while. Very well could turn out to be the best combat bots in the game. So we'll definitely take a look at them. I'm pretty excited about these guys, and I think you should be too. But we'll get to that in a second. So, other news, Skids and Knockout, a couple of new bots in the game. They actually are going to be getting their G1 cores. Skids is just a G1 core. Knockout, if he's not a G1 bot, he can't have a G1 core, but they're not going to call it a prime core because that's a totally other thing. So he's going to be basically, it's going to be in that bot specific core section, but it's going to have the same effect. And so they are coming into the game. In fact, I believe they're already in the game. So if you have already, and Knockout will still drop from G1 core chip. So it's essentially a G1 core in everything but name. And their bonus is it increases the ability, damage, and health regeneration by a percentage. So not super great, but hey, still, everybody likes the G1 cores, and it does help your bots a little bit. So there you go. Now the current Cyber Pass is not completely over yet, although I think it runs through this weekend, and then we'll be into the next one. I did complete it, so I've got those skins to crack tonight. But the next one, these look really cool. You got the Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus, a figure which I did not get, so I can't show that off. And then on the opposite side is Behold Galvatron, a figure that I did get. And it's an amazing figure, and it's an amazing looking skin. I kind of wish I was a Decepticon to see that kind of a skin. Although I do have Galvatron on my Autobot squad, and except he's been sitting there needing research like forever. So I might have to go research him so I can actually put this skin on him and actually go use him. But honestly, Ultra Magnus looks really good too. I just didn't have it in me to get that the Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus toy that came out. Although I did get the TFCon exclusive Delta Baser, which is basically the Delta Convoy, which is kind of like the Ultra Magnus in this colors, except it's kind of like a Power Mash Optimus Prime. It's coming tomorrow. You'll see it next week. So if you've been watching this and you saw that Thunder Clash Lightning Eagle that I got a couple weeks ago, it's basically that, but bigger. So anyway, enough about that. These skins look fantastic, and I can't wait till the next Cyber Pass gets done so we can go get those. So there was some other news that I just didn't feel like reporting on. So that's why you should go get the newsletter or subscribe to some other YouTubers like Sunstreaker Waza and Grind Time and Aero DJ Hart, because they may talk about some other stuff in the newsletter that I don't talk about because some of the stuff is just, they talk about, various things like, sometimes they'll give updates like, "Oh, this bot doesn't have a glitch anymore." I'm not too concerned about that, but it's in the newsletter. If you care, go look at it or go check out one of the other guys. Spread the love. So, um, yes, that's exactly the one I'm talking about there, PB2. All right, so community corner time. First up is Razorquake. As usual, he comes with his Transformer, Autobot, and Decepticon inspired skins that he assigns in Forza Horizon. Insert number here, like 5 or 6 or something like that. So we've got a G2 breakdown. So really cool, really cool. I love the colors. I just, it's just cool colors, man. The teal and the purple is other bots like Slipstream's got those same colors. Just it's a really good color combination. So then this one, I should have wrote this down. I don't even remember what the name of this one was. Let us know. But I thought it's a really cool design. I like the orange and the purple and the kind of the neon green. It's Windbreaker. There you go. Thank you. Yes, very cool. Very cool design. I can't say if I've ever seen this before, or was this one of those little MicroMasters? I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, it's very cool. I love me. I love the crazy colors. I kind of wish the had the was around more for G2 for the toys. I definitely like the G2 inspired toys they've been coming out with now. And this is another one that I didn't quite remember. So these are all G2s, and I like that this is basically a hearse. So I really should have put these names down. I don't know why I forgot. I've got other things labeled in this. So sizzle. He says G2 sizzle. Oh man, this is a fail on my part. Really cool. I really dig this. How it's got the little crosshatch pattern, and then it fades to black near the back. Very, very cool. Very cool. And this is Swindle. I remembered this one. G2 Swindle. Just so gaudy. Very well done. Got the Jeep with the purple and the bright red. Fantastic. Well done, Razorquake. Thank you. And we're moving on to Hat Glitch, and this is posing. So we've got Superion in his alternate configuration. He's got Mirage and a few other different bots there. Just posing for the camera. You've got a little photo shoot going on. And so there we go again. Looks like we've got, that's right, Moonracer and I can never remember them. Dreadwind. And looks like Slug, aka Slag, for you purists. So yeah, very cool pose. Honestly, that's any kind of pose other than standing straight up on Combiner Wars Combiners is a real achievement. So very, very well done there. Although Superion is one of the few that do a better job. I wouldn't say a good job, but a better job than others. There ain't no way you're getting Optimus Maximus or Menasor from Combiner Wars into this pose. I'll tell you that though. So I really like this too. This was shared from Senator Hydrangea. You may know her as Grand Galvatron. And it says these were Transformers books published in Spain in 1986. Haven't seen them posted anywhere, and happy got a hold of them. Yeah, it's very cool. It is really neat seeing like these old Transformers books. Like I've got the family over in the United Kingdom, and he likes to go to bookstores and find old books. He knows I like Transformers, and he's been able to find some of those like Ladybird books. And so he finds them, and he finds them cheap or whatever, and he sends them over or brings them, like for Christmas gifts and stuff like that. So finding these is kind of like the same kind of a deal. Very cool. It's like that's Transformers history there. And look, Megatron is yellowing. He's you see that his upper torso is brown. You see they've had yellowing problems in Transformers for years. Even Megatron is yellowing there. Anyway, very cool. Thank you. And Private Duncan comes to us just building a combiner. And so we've got Strika is the torso, Velcro is the right arm, and don't have a name for the left arm. And if there was a couple more notes on there that I left off. She said the joints are not particularly great, so it's going to look cool, but might not be able to stand or pose or anything. Which I got to tell you, it's that's just kind of how these building blocks are going to be. I mean, as it is, like the reason I can tell you now, the Lego Optimus Prime, the reason he doesn't have knees is most likely he would have not been able to stand. So there's ways to do it, I'm sure, but I'm pretty sure that's why they didn't include the knees. Other things I tried built, like the Construct Bots. Remember Construct Bots from years ago? So they were kind of like Bionicle. Yeah, so I tried putting some together to see if I could make a combiner kind of a thing, and no, those joints, while they're pretty good for like just that bot, but if you try to stack them to be a combiner, nowhere near strong enough. So it's going to look cool even if it doesn't stand. So keep going. Really do like that. So Hat Kid is here showing off all the fembots over there. We've got Alita One and Moonracer and RC and RC. Old G1 RC is over there. Is like, what are you doing here? Who are you? And then I think that's Velcro, or I might be wrong, but that's that little Lego back there is from Prime and Duncan. It's one of the fembots from Prime and Duncan. So yeah, very cool. Got a little ladies' night out going on over here. And also, Hat Kid used the. Let's see, was trying to emulate the staff that Alita One has in Transformers Earth Wars, and I think this is really cool. So that is like that kind of pointless weapon that comes with Siege Soundwave. It's kind of like the fold up thing that is like, why does he have that? So we gave it to Alita and got a couple of blast effects. I want to say those look like the ones that came with Rung. But either way, you've got it together, and man, that's a really good job. That's very clever, and I really like that. And I might steal that idea. so very well done. Thank you. Speaking of monstrosity combiners, Moorebot jumps into the community corner this week with a Bumblebee combiner that we're looking for names for. So what do you guys think of a name for this? I think I threw out the Swarm, other things like the Bumbletron or the Hive or something. Bumblebot says Devin's review. Amy Anderson says B-Bot. I think that B-Bot. Razorquake says that's not a monstrosity. It is. I mean, look at it. It's crazy. Honestly, if you look at like the RID 15 Bumblebee, kind of, it's almost like he's just sitting there, like he's in kind of a mech suit. So maybe that's what it is. He says not a monstrosity, it's a masterpiece. Well, it can be both. It can be both. Ultra B, but more tolerable. Okay, cool. Bee Sting, nice. Bumbiner, Razor Bee, dig it. Bumbler Wasp. Right there you go. The Beehive, Bottle Bee. Okay, yeah, very clever names. Moorebot, I hope you're watching, and you got a whole bunch of names for you to choose from. Oh, here's another one, Frankenbee. Very cool. Thank you guys for all the suggestions. Moving on to PB Chew, our resident Minecraft builder of Transformers, and this is this Growl. Yeah, that's Growl, the newest combat bot. So we definitely get that. Anytime there's new bots revealed, PB2 is right on it to build them in Minecraft. So we got Growl, and we have, what's his name? Sidetrack. So I got sidetracked there a little bit. No pun intended. No, it was entirely intended. I wasn't even sidetracked. I just wanted to make that joke because I'm silly. Anyway, so there you go. We've got Growl and Sidetrack, and I think we're going to finish up here with a newcomer, also Optimus Prime Time 2. Shared this nice drawing of the Bayformers Optimus Prime, And it's a really cool picture. Very, very well done. Very well done. We're growling at Hoist sidetracking. Nice. So yeah, very well done, Optimus Prime Time 2. I appreciate the effort that you put in there and for sharing it with us. So well done. And this is the point where I say, if you happen to be watching somewhere other than YouTube, which I don't know where that might be, but you can join me join us on YouTube at youtube.com/engineerhoist. And you can also check me out on Instagram and Twitter at engineerhoist for infrequent behind the scenes content. I mean, like, once every few months, I get active. But anyway, I'm there. So go and come on over. It's you can check out. I'll post pictures or whatever. So. Or not. Just come back and watch YouTube videos and hang out with us on the stream. And also want to say thank you to all of the channel members and my Discord moderators for all of your support throughout the everything. Whether it's financial or stepping in and keeping people from engaging in shenanigans. I really do appreciate everything that you guys do, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I think that is the end. It brings us back to the title, which means we're done. But we're not done because we're going to the test server. Because we have to go and check out the new bot. Right? I told you we were going to do this. I almost forgot, but I didn't really. Okay, so here we go. We've got Sidetrack. We've got the 5-star. We got because again, you see at the top there, test server. I'm gonna flash it for you a couple times. Test server. This is not real. I don't have it yet. For anybody who's watching who doesn't understand how this works. So there's Sidetrack, and for a level 8 5-star, he has 7,776 health and can cause 614 damage per second. From range. If Sidetrack dies, it turns into his robotic form with, again, 7,776 health and 4 times DPS, explodes on death. And I have him attached to 5-star Twin Twist, which, again, test server. It's not my real account. So let's go check him out. All right, so this is just a squad. This is basically like the Wreckers plus Skids. So I already had the Wreckers there, and I had an empty spot, and I wanted to show off Skids last time, I think. All right, so we're gonna go in here, Zone 13. But watch what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop just Twin Twist with Sidetrack. And it may not happen this time, but there was the first time I went through, I did this. I just dropped Twin Twist and Sidetrack, and they soloed Zone 13. Keep in mind, very high level 5-star on both of them. So it's not something you're going to necessarily be able to do straight out of the gate. But here we go. Oh, yeah, and I've got level 14 3-star Fort Max backing me up. Again, test server. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and do this. And we're going to zoom in so we can go see Sidetrack. We'll go ahead and fire off his ability. Where is there's Sidetrack? So he dropped him. So you can see he's just kind of rolling around, shooting his missiles, causing lots of damage, along with Twin Twist and Fort Max. So we're just going to kind of keep an eye on him. These popping outposts, taking names. All right, so here he goes. You can see he's getting close to dying, and boom. So now, boom, he's invincible, and he's chasing down Swindle, and he's just taking these guys out like it's nothing. Taking them out like it's nothing, causing crazy damage in solo Zone 13 with these guys. So, Sidetrack and Growl. Very, very good bots. Very good bots. We can go take another look at them if you want, but I mean that right there speaks for itself. In fact, we actually let's try. I'm going to go into zone 14 this time, so that so that they won't be able to um, solo it, and this way we'll be able to see Sidetrack hopefully actually get to the point of double death, where he explodes. So we saw him die, and then he came back invincible. And so now we want to get him to double death, where he will actually explode and cause damage. So again, we will continue with just Twin Twist, and there comes Sidetrack. And again, he's a companion bot, so he just kind of goes and does his own thing. Twin Twist, you go do whatever you want. They just happen to be their goals are aligned at the moment. But that's just kind of coincidence. You see now he's already kind of going off on his own, and says, that mortar, we're just going to end that mortar right now because it's it's done. We don't need that mortar. And so we got the Fort Max decoys out there, and we're going to go ahead and use this lightning from Fort Max over there because boom. Where did he go? There did he go? There he is. Okay, he's taking damage now, so we're getting somewhere. And it looks like Twin Twist is about done. Yeah, Twin Twist is done. Okay, so there he goes. Now he did first death, and now he's invincible and took down Death Chicken like it's nothing. And look at this, 2 hits, and he's taken down that. Scourge is like, yeah, whatever. Stasis Mine, leave me alone. You're nothing to me. Oh, except for now, there was double death. So his invincibility only lasts for a few seconds, and then he had double death, and then he did cause a little bit of an explosion. Although I didn't really see the explosion, but I'm guessing it was there, or maybe it will get there. It'll get fixed or whatever. I didn't really see the explosion too much, but so we're going to go ahead and just back out of here because I do not condone the method of just allowing the Titan to run and win the battle. So after Sidetrack and Growl perish in their alt mode, they turn invincible for 15 seconds, and once the invincibility runs out, they will continue, but probably not going to last very long because they're just a tiny little guy with just their normal DPS after that 15 seconds with no shield or anything. And as you saw, he was pretty invincible, taking down everything, like take it out, get off of me. But then as soon as the shield went out, it was kind of like Wile E. Coyote running off the cliff. Doesn't realize it. Then all of a sudden he realizes it. He's kind of like, uh-oh. And, that was basically it. So, okay. So I see you guys are saying the explosion was there. It's just not as big. Oktar saying, yeah, when they did the demo, the explosion was pretty weak too. So, I mean, as long as it's causing the damage, I think that's okay. It might be something we would see fixed because, I mean, when you think of explosions, you think of at least kind of a flash or something, like kind of a big boom or whatever. So, but yeah, he's just going around. Or what's another analogy? You like the Whitey cat. Another one. Oh, it wasn't even inspired, but this is perfect. He's got the Mario avatar, Star Mario. You're in Star Mario. You're running through. You're invincible. If you don't pay attention, you're going to go normal Mario, and next thing you run into, so you just jump off the screen or whatever. So yeah, just be careful. I guess you're not really controlling him. Just know that when he turns invincible, he's going to wreck things for about 15 seconds, and then it's bye. So all right. There you go. That's a good. He's like, I'll take you all on. Nice. That's basically what he did. He just kind of punched Deathsaurus in the knee and took him down and hit Scourge in the back. Oh my goodness. Fun. All right. So yeah, Sidetrack, Growl. Have I said it enough already? Good little combat bots. Go get them. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the regular account. I'm going to turn off the test server button before I get in trouble from you guys saying, "Hey, Hoist, you forgot the test server button." I'm just kidding. I really appreciate your help, because I do forget stuff. I forget. You guys keep me on track. So okay, so here we are. So you can see I've got 3170. So I've got the skin. So it doesn't really matter. Matter doesn't matter what my tasks are. But we've got 200 crystals because hey, the monthly rewards, the monthly achievements, I guess. The achievement for still playing the game after a month came earlier today. So I got the VIP crystals plus the group that everybody gets. So that's a whole bunch more crystals that we get to crack because I was running a little low. I mean, I had a decent amount, but now I've got a lot. So yeah, let's go and do that. So we got 105 premium crystals, and I used some of my 3-star shards. I got Decepticon 3-star crystals because hey, maybe we'll get a new bot. And I almost forgot before we do this. They talked about it on the stream, and I didn't get a chance to put it in the slides. But I just happened to glance down to the side of me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I totally forgot to talk about these guys." The new bots were revealed on the stream earlier today. Top Spin, and well, he's going to be a different Terror Mander is the God Neptune version of this guy here, Sea-Wing. So these are the toys that they're based on. The Power of the Primes, no, Titans Return, Top Spin, and the Generation Selects. This is Sea-Wing, but when he's decoed like the other Sea-Cons that we've got in the game, he's called Terror Mander. Is basically like a manta ray. So these are the new bots that we're going to be fighting for in about a month. In the second half of this saga. So there you go. We'll go back to the crystals and we'll take another look at them when we get back to the toy section of the stream. Oh, sometimes my brain doesn't work. All right, so I've had this in here for a while. This is a 4-star trip up crystal because I had plenty of 4-star shards, but it's a duplicate anyway. So I don't know why I saved it other than just flex, I guess. So flex, flexing a 4-star duplicate. Good job, Hoist. Yeah. So okay. So that's right. So the squad cooldowns, you get them in batch of 3, and I think this is the other set, like 2. So 2 and 3, they come in the chest. So there you go. And let's see, we've got some gold chips here. Not sure what exactly these are because sometimes they're XP, sometimes they're building, sometimes they're just general, and sometimes they're G-Metal high velocity shells, which I think this is the 5th one to complete my collection of high velocity shell G-Metal cores. Yes. Outstanding. We were talking about that last time. I've had the G-Metal high velocity shells. You know what? It might not have been during the stream. It might have been in the Discord. But of the 5 autocannons, 4 of them have the G-Metal high velocity shells, and then the other one had a gold one. And I just got the G-Metal one for that one. And we got some food there. Here's another gold chip. This might be an XP from the Cyber Pass, maybe? Indeed it was. That means this is going to be the G-Metal XP. Haha! My prognostication abilities is on point tonight. Except for now, because I have no idea what's in this one. Food. I should just, anytime I crack one, I should just say food because that's probably what it is. Okay, here's some more food. Maybe. I think I might have G1 Blaster already. I don't know if I have a gold one yet, so no, probably not food. I was wrong on that one. So here's another G1. First aid, G-Metal. Increases power if you heal by 6% and 25% move speed. I'll have to give that some thought because I think right now he's got just a high level ray boosters, or he might have a gold G1. Can't remember. I'll have to think about that one. Maybe save it for if I ever get a 5-star first aid. I don't know. We'll see. There's another G-Metal. This is a building one. Yay! Death Pulse. The best building core of all. Alright, so we've got this one chest here. That must have been from... Yes, I think that was one that I didn't collect from the dispatch missions. And then these two here, these are the G2 skins. Or the C.O.M.B.A.T skins. So... First, we got a space bridge light. And, yeah, so isn't this a very cool skin that we've got here, guys? So we're going to have to just... We're going to have to, reset the game here. It happens. It happens. It's quiet. All right, let's go back over here. All right, so we can tell which one that was after we can see what this one is, and in this one we got another space bridge light. So we're trying to collect the whole set here. Yeah, we got the whole set of space bridge lights. Oh, it happens. Okay, here we go. Hack let's just say, can we do community corner trivia or something while we open crystals? I think that's a cool idea. I don't really have any questions prepared. Unless, are you saying you want to ask some questions? All right, so let me do 5 premium crystals, and I'll activate the X10, and then we'll just be able to finish out with that. So remember, with the premium crystals, we're looking for... Who are we looking for, guys? Who are we looking for with the premium crystals? A 4-star who? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Shattered Glass Gold Bug. Yeah, that's who we're looking for from these. We're looking for Shattered Glass Gold Bug. For Razor Quake, that's who we're looking for. Okay, so we got the questions going. Super VH is handling it. So he's asking who is animated Black Arachnia really? So who is like? She goes by Black Arachnia, but she's also known by a different name previously before she became Black Arachnia. What is her original name? As I crack these combat chips. Yeah, so we've got some answers here. Victor was taken, says Alita 1. We'll accept E1 because I know that's who you meant. Cuddy Fox, yes, yeah, very good. You guys know you're animated. I'm sorry, I'm stealing his thunder. Super V8 says Alita 1 is correct. So on to the next one. All right, so let's go ahead and do. You know what? This set of 20 chests here. Those are Kremzeeks. Let's just go ahead and get the Kremzeeks out of the way. Kremzeek. Yeah. So there we go. So how do we do? So we got some pretty good ones. I can't tell you the last time I used Kremzeek. Man, I used to have like 600 yellow Kremzeeks for some because they used to be like the VIP rewards or whatever. And I was like, man, I just need to get rid of these. And then one day I was out of them. I'm like, oh, I didn't really mean to do that, but yeah, that's fine. I didn't even see where the what is IDW Beast Wars Megatron's real name? Oh, you got me on that one. So did you guys answer that one? Oh, Galavar. Okay, I must have missed that particular comic. Okay, where's the next one? Who is Swindle's brother? And I think this next one are like shard crystals. You're asking Earthspark questions already? So Earthspark Swindle's brother. That's interesting. So there we go. We got 2 sets of 5-star shards, quite a few 4 stars, and some 3-star shards. All right, so let's. And these other chests are. There was the spooky, eerie, and ghastly, or whatever chests that were in. Well, I don't know what these are. I was trying to hit the information, but we're going through, so we're getting more shards and sparks. Hardtop is Swindle's brother. And some good 5-star shard. Look at all these. Look at all these. Nice. 6 out of 10, and we got some power core chips. Okay. Yeah, forget the names. They're like Halloween types. Okay, so now we got the 5-star combat chip shards. We're pulling a lot of them. Combat Spark. That's appropriate. Goodness. So that gave us 6 of that, and 6 of the shards, and 4 of the spark. Cool, cool. And that one gave us something. Or 13 and some more chips. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and go do these. We're lighting up to get some food. Some silver food. And this one gives us more silver food. Stream is lagging pretty bad. It seems to be going out okay here. Normally when you guys say it's lagging, I can see it on my monitor to see that, yeah, it's lagging, but it seems to be going out okay here. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just... doesn't seem to be anything I can do here. Oh, look, this gold chip gave me a gold chip. How clever of it. And that one did too. Very, very, very good rewards. The gold chip gave gold. Each gold chip gave gold chips. And Rejuve is a nice core. And Cybertronian charge, except I've got G metals of them, so that by default becomes food. Yay, another food, G metal food core. Food City. Flare mine, that's not too bad. Ooh, I like that enhanced ordnance. What is the name of Deathsaurus's gun that is a part of the HasLab stretch goals? Ah, good question. I was going to talk about that shortly, about the HasLab Deathsaurus. Did you guys see that? Yes, I have backed it. Yeah, I backed the Star Saber, so might as well. Look, we got a new 3-star Decepticon. It is Counterpunch. There's a lug nut. This is a good question. What are the biggest mistakes you can do as a new player in this game? Well, I don't know if you've seen, I've got a tips and tricks video out there aimed mostly at beginners. It still holds up, even though I made that a few years ago. Probably the number one mistake is wasting your cyber coins on crystals. Do not spend your cyber coins on crystals, because the only way to get cyber coins is through achievements and by spending money. And it is better to spend those cyber coins on build bots. Do not spend cyber coins on crystals. Only spend shards on crystals. It's a little bit easier for players nowadays to stick to that, because if you play in the events, particularly the Alliance events, they are giving out a lot more crystal shards in the events so that you can go and open crystals. In the early days, it was very, very few shards were given out. Really, you had to go and purchase the just hope for luck in the free crystals or purchase bundles, and it was quite stingy with the shards. Now it's like every event they're giving out of basically a free 4-star crystal with shards. So I would say that's the number one. Wasting your coins on crystals. Other than that, everything it's all, I don't think there's a whole lot more. I mean, if anybody else in the comments has an idea, go ahead and share it out there. Meanwhile, we're going to go through these 100 premium crystals looking for not shattered glass gold bug. Yeah, cooldowns is another thing. Don't waste your coins on cooldowns. Or don't skip buildings. Basically, I wouldn't do that. Just be patient. Everything comes in time.
Concentrate your fire.
Too late. Yeah, it was too late for me too. The reason a lot of the reasons why people give advice is basically to not do what they have done. So I give you the advice: don't waste your coins on crystals, because I spent coins on crystals and realized that was a waste. So yeah, did I see a 4-star bot go by there? That's okay. Okay, here's another question for you. Who does Shattered Glass Wheeljack share the colors with? Speaking of that, that was the 4-star Wheeljack that I saw go by there. And we got a gold G1 Wheeljack. Cool. Don't know if I need that, but I'll take a look. So for sharing the same colors, Razorquake says Slicer. I'm not sure if that's what you're going for, because I know Shattered Glass Wheeljack also could go by Slicer, or was there some other question some other character you were looking for? I think Slicer is a good answer. It is. That is what you were looking for. So cool. I was trying to rack my brain and see if there was some other bot, not Slicer, that also had similar colors. The Transformers Prime Dark Energon Wheeljack, I think, was basically those colors too. And it's transparent.
Now, reap the whirlwind. Roll out.
There's a 3-star Whirl going by. Impactor. I'm interested to hear this myself. What was Skywarp's original color scheme before they decided on black and purple? Super VH guesses black and blue, but that's a nope.
Attack.
Have a good one, Super VH. Thanks for being here. We'll catch you later. PB2 guesses Nacel's colors, which was a lot of white with some red and blue, but the answer is nope. Victor was taken, guesses green.
Wheeljack.
Razorquake says yes, olive green and purple. Send us a picture in Discord. I want to see that. I haven't seen that before. Willie Wilkinson says, close to a 5-star bot. Which one, in my opinion, is great? Alita 1. Six Gun and Strafe I got recently are really good as well. I mean, basically, all the normal bots, if they're good as a normal bot, they're going to be really good as a 5-star bot, too. Cheetor.
Deploy.
Shoulder Pads Prime, aka Laser Optimus, is another pretty good 5-star bot.
Roll now.
Blades. How could I forget Blades? Blades is great.
Roll now.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Deploy.
Mr. Steeler's saying that too. Yeah, I kind of got to go with Prime and Duck in here. Legacy 7, 8, 4, and the current crystal batches are all really good. You kind of can't go wrong there. Some are better than others, but I mean, as in there are definitely like real prizes in there, but there's not really any bad bots in there.
Deploy. Roll now. Roll now.
There's the Pachyderm.
Sunstreaker. Optimus Prime.
Okay, so here's another question I spent from the chat. Devin's Reviews is asking, there's a question, what 3 Decepticons did Optimus fight in the forest battle in Revenge of the Fallen? We're an equal opportunity Transformers channel here. Bayformers is allowed. I enjoy the Bayformers movie, and I'm not ashamed to say it. If you don't like it, that's fine, but I like it. It's cool. So what are the 3 Decepticons? And so we've got questions. PB2 says Megatron, Starscream, and Grindor. I believe that's correct.
Deploy.
Devin, can you confirm?
Concentrate your fire. Deploy. Concentrate your fire.
And he says yes. Megatron, Starscream, and Grindor, and indeed. Of course, PB2 got it right. PB2 is a walking encyclopedia, and that is fantastic. That's why we love it.
Optimus Prime.
Amy Anderson also with the Starscream, Grindor, and Megatron. Oh, look, we're almost done. Last chance for not Shattered Glass Goldbug.
Deploy. Deploy.
Here's one from Oktar. What was Starscream's original name going to be? By the way, there is a hint on the screen right now.
Deploy. Jetfire. Sunstreaker.
Yep, and here we go, Prime and Duncan and PB2, and I gotta tell you, I have to credit Oktar there for me knowing that. I did not know that until Oktar enlightened me and let me know that was actually the original name for Starscream. And I fully appreciated that name far more since I learned that information. All right, so there we go. So we only got one new bot, and it was a Decepticon. We've got 40,000 4-star shards. I think we can open up a couple of 4-star crystals. So what are we thinking for Fort Max to purchase the 4-star? It's going to be like 30,000. That's what it was with Metroplex. I say we get a few 4-star crystals. At 2,500 a pop, if I got 4 of them, that would still leave me a little bit above 30. I'm getting one. Getting two. Questions. Transformers Prime. Who used Dark Energon to revive Megatron in the first season? There's three. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get four because that still leaves me at 30. And the 4-star part is going to be a long way off. I got plenty of time to earn more. So we got 4 chances at not Shattered Glass Gold Bug. Buckle in there, Razor Quake. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, so lucky. So lucky. It's just a 4-star Minerva. Nothing to get too excited about. Got the 5-star ready. Nothing to get too excited about. Scared you. So I don't think we got an answer on that one. Who was it? I thought it was Starscream that revived him or knockout. All right, next one. Oh my gosh. Shatterglass Jetfire.
Jetfire.
How was that 2 in a row? That's crazy. Where did Jetfire go? Where did he go? He's just like, I'm Shatterglass. I don't belong here. That's crazy. All right. All right. We're back to what we expected. So we got a duplicate. We got Grimlock here. And the 4th one. And we got another Shatterglass Jetfire. And a pointless Death Bolt score. No. Razor Quake, you get to live to fight another day. What does that mean? I don't know. So, that's crazy. I know I've gotten pulled 2 4-stars back to back before, but honestly, I can't say that it was from 2 back-to-back 4-star crystals because I don't know if I've ever pulled 2 4-star crystals in a row. Yeah, I have, but I definitely haven't pulled 2 in a row. That's pretty crazy. Wow. Matt Polly's asking, "Are you close to a new 5-star by any chance?" I know what you're saying because that's when the 4-stars usually drop, right? I don't think I'm that close, to be honest with you. So no, I'm still quite a ways away from a 5-star crystal. So if that's what you were thinking, because that does seem to happen. I only need one more duplicate. Boom, new bot. Okay, only just one more duplicate. Boom, new bot. So I know what you're going for. But no, that wasn't that phenomenon here. So there we go. I don't think it was any new bots, so no new stories or anything like that. But yeah, so here we go. So there's Rhinox for 5-star bots. I forgot. Yeah, Rhinox. How can I forget Rhinox? Rhinox is amazing. So there we go. So we got more work to do. So still working on World. He's almost got him to 40, and we just got Jetfire and Minerva. Very cool. And our 5-star Minerva up here is 52, I think, right now. So yeah, she's like level 52 with that 5-star rung. So she is doing well. Yeah, where's my first aid? Do we have a G1 core on him? He's down here somewhere. There he is. So we do have a G1 core. It's a maxed gold G1 core, but we did get the G metal one there. Wheeljack is here. He's just got ray boosters. Okay, so I think I have a G Metal Wheeljack. I just didn't want to put on him, saving it for a 5-star, even though I don't ever go for that batch. But well, I've got a gold one. I can replace it with. So let's go see who's missing. Who's missing? Oh, can I get Bulkhead and Jetfire? All right, so yeah, okay, so yeah, we're missing a lot of the 5-stars, but who's missing from the 4-stars? Blur, Skids, Rotor Storm, Bulkhead, Shattered Glass Goldbug, Broadside, Cybertron, Jetfire, and Punch. And I don't have the 2 or the 3-star Skids because the new events like that, I think, stink because you can't get even the 2-star bot easily. But anyway, it looks like I have enough character shards to get the 3-star Bulkhead and the 3-star Shattered Glass Jetfire. Might as well go ahead and do that. I don't even look at those down there usually. Cool. Boom. Yeah. Wreck and rule, baby. And here is Shattered Glass Jetfire. Just, going and off in the wild blue yonder somewhere. Oh, there he is. He just, the whole black and purple thing, I guess he kind of got teleportation like Skywarp. He just kind of flew off on the screen and then just boom, there he was. So I guess he teleported kind of like Skywarp. So there we go. All right, so that is basically that for Earth Wars. By all means, you can still ask questions in the chat as long as we're still here. As usual, you guys know that, and you were going to ask anyway. So let's go ahead. You have my permission whether you want it or not. So, let's go look at the toys. So these are new bots coming. Growl here. Fantastic little combat bot. If you weren't here during the stream, the Growl and the Autobot counterpart Sidetrack are going to be in the event this weekend. They are fantastic combat bots. You definitely want to get your hands on these. So best of luck to all of you guys doing that. And top spin and a different color of this guy called Terramander. This is Sea-Wing, obviously, but his, what is it? Beast Wars 2nd, I think, the God Neptune version. Terramander are going to be the next 2 bots. So we're stepping closer and closer to God Neptune and not to anything in particular. Although, we had top spin with, this is top spin with Terramander. We had twin twist with what, Celagon? And who else were we building up with? So who was with Sea Phantom? Oh, was that Whirl? Is that Whirl with Sea Phantom? And those are the 3 we have right now. Twin Twist, Celagon, Whirl and Sea Phantom, Top Spin, and Terramander. Wrecker. Guys, we might be building to a Wrecker combiner. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of this plays out. We might be building to a Wrecker combiner. Whirl, Top Spin, and Twin Twist, along with Roadbuster and Impactor, were part of Ruination. I know some of you guys have said it. I didn't quite believe it. But we're stepping that way. We're stepping that way. We're stepping that way. I might have to pull out. I've still got the they're completely wrong colors, completely wrong modes, but the Fall of Cybertron game, that Fall of Cybertron line that really it was basically Bruticus, and they just gave them different colors, but not even the right colors. Like Impactor was orange, but I've got that, and so that's who was in Ruination. Impactor was the torso. Whirl and Topspin were the arms, and Roadbuster and Twin Twist were the legs. So, what continuity is Ruination? I don't think he's even really in much like as an Autobot. Yeah, I think he was in G2, but wasn't. I don't know if he was an Autobot. I think he was just an alternate form of Bruticus in the Decepticons. Other than that, I'm not sure if it's there. He just existed in a toy form, which was the Wreckers. So it'll be interesting to see. But we are stepping that way. All right, so we got those guys. I see someone asking if we're going to do transformation. Not at the moment. We got a lot of stuff to go through. If they have some time, maybe. So to talk about the skins, this is Behold Galvatron. So this is the Galvatron skin that you guys are going to be fighting for as Decepticons. Well, I guess everybody gets them. PB2 says the real Ruination is RAD01. There you go. So there is Behold Galvatron. This is the Kingdom / Legacy Galvatron, but he was done as a Generation Selects. And it's kind of like the reformatting Galvatron. We call him Behold Galvatron because that is what the package says. Because he came in this state. This is basically him halfway in between Megatron and Galvatron. And in the '86 movie, Unicron says, "Behold Galvatron," hence "Behold Galvatron." And of course, this figure also did come with a whole bunch of extra Unicron accessories. He's kind of like an extra portion of Unicron because it came with a whole bunch of accessories specifically for Unicron. Essentially. So yeah, he's basically like a Unicron add-on piece. Where did I get it? I got it from Hasbro Pulse like 2 years ago. I remember I was at TFCon. Last year. I was at TFCon. I was waiting in line that Friday night because I was the second in line to get into the exclusives room for like the premium pass. I was there first in line, but then I left because I went to go do something, and I came back. There was somebody else there already waiting, so I was second. But that's okay. But as I was sitting there waiting in the line, I'd already seen the announcement that day about this, and it's like, okay, it's coming up. It's going to be for sale. As I'm waiting in that line, waiting to go buy Rung and who was the other one? Oh yeah, the little black Megatron from the Pistolonics. While I was waiting in line to go get them, I placed my order for Behold Galvatron and Comrade Ravage. Or what was the name of that? The Beast Wars Ravage. What was it actually called? I can't remember. But yeah, we call him Comrade Ravage because the Decepticons forever. I think that's what it was called. So that's where I got it. Hasbro Pulse. Now, to get it, I'm sure it's sold out there. So now to get it, your probably the best bet is going to be like find on eBay, or if you go to a convention somewhere, maybe somebody will sell it for you for more than it was. So yeah. So anyway, so this is the toy that skin is based off of. I brought this guy out because of the announcement of the HasLab Deathsaurus, and this is the Planet X version. One of the few figures I actually did a review of on my channel is the Planet X Ismenios, and his counterpart, the Planet X Starsaber Cadmos. So I've got his counterpart, Victory Saber, already ordered. And I backed him last year. It should be arriving probably the next month and a half or so. And then Deathsaurus here, and got the HasLab one they're currently taking orders. So if you want that HasLab Deathsaurus, you can go do it now. It's like $180. It's a little pricey, but honestly, that Metroplex, the Legacy Metroplex, was almost that much already too. So speaking of that, speaking of Victory Saber, this is just Star Saber. Planet X is actually finally coming out with their Victory Leo, Nemios, I think, and I have that pre-ordered. So I will actually be able to make this guy into the Victory Saber for him. So, but I figured since we had the Deathsaurus announcement from HasLab, I figured I'd go ahead and I saw these. I didn't even plan it. I was just like in the other room and I saw them. I was like, oh, that'd be cool. Cool ones to show out. But as far as new stuff, yeah, Flame War here. Just arrived a couple of days ago, along with Fire Glide, her chicken stick. Studio Series 86 Ironhide. Really cool. He's got a bunch of different colors in him, really, though. I mean, it's not really noticeable here, but when you put him in van mode, it's like he's like 4 different shades of red. But it's okay. I'm sure some people hate it, but it's a great upgrade of the Siege Ironhide mold. So yeah, Studio Series 86 Ironhide. The only drawback is they are selling it as a Voyager as opposed to the Siege Ironhide, which was a deluxe. But when you look at all the extra panels and extra engineering and everything this guy does, it's kind of worth the extra price point. So there's that. And just arrived today, Vector Sigma and its key. Oh yeah, Orion Pax and Alpha Trion came too. The Hero is Born set. Orion Pax and Alpha Trion and Vector Sigma along, complete with key. Although they can't hold the key really because there's no 5mm port for it. Although, Alpha Trion might be able to hold it. Yeah, Alpha Trion can kind of hold it. Can hold it pretty good. Just because he's kind of got those claw hands like Scourge had, so you can kind of actually put it in there. So yeah, so there you go. So the new figures are these 4 right here. And like I said, I've got that Delta Baser. That was the TFCon exclusive. I ordered one of those, and that's arriving tomorrow. So we'll actually see that next week. But so yeah, really cool stuff. See, they really need toys for Dion and Ariel. Yeah, I actually have a Dion figure, the Transformers Collectors Club. It was even before I got back into Transformers, but I found out about the Collector Club. And so I went there, and it was like a previous year's exclusive figure or whatever. It was like, I want to say it was like Armada Hotshot, and they redecoed it into Dion. So I actually have that figure. So yeah, so these guys are pretty good. This is not surprised at all that Alpha Trion was from the Studio Series Scourge mold. I mean, the Iron Factory one, if you saw the Iron Factory, they used their Scourge as an Alpha Trion, and I was even considering, if I felt like it, if Hasbro wasn't going to do it, I was considering using one of the extra sweeps to potentially redeco into an Alpha Trion. I just wasn't sure how I'd do the head, but now I don't have to because they've already done it. And this Orion Pax is way better than that Power of the Primes Orion Pax. I mean, the robot mode kind of looks okay, but I mean, this Orion Pax, the first Orion Pax we ever got was a redeco of the G1 Cup. It was a G1. I don't even know if that was official or if that was a custom or something, but I've definitely seen it. And when you see his in-show model for Orion Pax, it makes sense. It is kind of what it is. So having him be a redeco of Cup is not only tradition, it actually kind of makes sense. The only other Orion Pax figure that was really good was, I want to say it was like the Thrilling 31. It was based off of the IDW, except he kind of had the Optimus Prime face already because that was how the Orion Pax was in there. But really cool figure. I do love that figure. I'm pretty sure it's out there at some point, but it's just not this Orion Pax. So. Let's see. Big Brown's Rim, better late than never. That's right. So welcome. Maybe they'll bring the other primes out. Love to see an Onyx Prime toy. Yeah, man. I would love to see more of the primes. I've been trying as I can through like third parties to do. Like I got the MMC. You know, they had that Azalea. It was like the IDWRC mold, and they redecoed the heck out of that. So one of the ones I got was Salvia Promenon, which is supposed to be Solus Prime. Comes with the hammer and everything. What else? I've got there was Make Toys. It was a combiner thing. It was like based on like the Power Core combiners. It was basically like that, and Chaos Paladin, I think is what it was called. It was one of the very first third-party figures I've got, and it is still on my shelf because it's so cool. It's basically based off of the Dreamwave The Fallen, which is basically like Megatronus. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a Megatronus. And see, there's Alpha Trion we've got as a prime. I don't know if there's many others out there, even from third parties. I was first thinking like Nova Prime because there was a MMC figure that was like Nova Prime, but that was way more money than I was willing to spend. And I did end up getting. I do have a Nova Prime. It was basically that Orion Pax that the Collector Club did in the version that was Nova Prime. I do also have an Iron Factory version of Legend Scale Nova Prime. But he's not really one of the 13 primes, though. He was just like another prime prior to Optimus. Kind of like Sentinel. Yeah, it would be interesting to see more of the primes come out. I don't really expect to see it, though. I don't really think so. This is the best Alpha Trion figure we've ever gotten from Hasbro, though. The last one we got was in Titan's Return, and he turned into like a lion and a spaceship. I mean, he turns into a spaceship now too, so that was fine. But he also turned into a lion, but he had lion parts all over him. He didn't need to be a triple changer. Not all Voyagers needed to be triple changers at that time, but they were. So, Brandon C says, would love to see the DJD figures. Well, you know, that's a little too much to bring over here right now. I'll keep that in mind because I do have all of the MMC DJD figures. And I have the Iron Factory DJD figures. And I will have the Hasbro Tarn when it gets released. I did not, however, get the Flame Toys, Kurokara Curry $600 highly posable non-transforming Tarn, although it looks amazing, but I didn't get it. Yeah. Say we don't have a Leech Maximo. The Power of the Primes doesn't count. Yeah, all those little Prime dudes, I don't really count those as I mean, sure, they have the names, but I don't really count them as the primes being released. So, how to solve it? Make your own one. Yeah, do you see how my progress on the Sentius Magnus, which is like I had a flurry of activity for like 2 days, and then I haven't really touched it since. Yeah. Honestly, I've been kind of going crazy with Legos lately. I've got my Lego problem is almost as bad as my Transformer problem, especially lately. Um, I got the. I've been doing the Star Wars Advent calendar, the Lego Star Wars, and I saw that they have a Guardians of the Galaxy Advent calendar. So I don't know if you guys have seen that out there. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, but I don't need to get into Marvel. I don't need to get into Marvel. I've got the Thor's hammer. I've got the Infinity Gauntlet. That's enough. I don't need to be getting into stuff like that. But then I kept seeing it. I'm like, okay, that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. So I finally ordered it, and then after I had already ordered it, I saw the trailer for the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, which looks amazing. I can't wait to see that. And I was like, if I hadn't already ordered that Guardians Advent Calendar set, I would have after seeing that trailer. What really got me on that one is in that set, Groot is decoed up to be a Christmas tree. They basically have like a little tree thing goes on the back of the minifigure, and he's like a Christmas Groot. And so I had to get that. Plus, I've been getting a lot of the Winter Village stuff, so I've kind of don't have an actual village, but my intention is to have that. I've got light kits I want to put in there. So I'm like, well, if I'm going to have like a Winter Village, there's nothing wrong with like Star Wars and Marvel people walking around my Winter City. So, but anyway, so yes, I my focus wavers from one thing to the next, whether it's 3D printing or designing 3D printing, or whether it's ordering Lego, or whether it's building Lego, or Transformers, or work. I do work. I do my work. It's just in the other time. Oh, or just housework, And so I've got two. I wear too many hats. It's fun though. What do they say? Jack of all trades, master of none. That's basically me. Fitz says, I have an Action Master Grimlock in the other room. Yep. But been a while since we've seen you. It's good to have you back. And I know you always used to give me a hard time about the other room. So. Oh, yeah. All right. So yeah. When I start gibberish like that means I ran out of stuff to say and I don't know how to end the stream. So basically, we're going to end the stream now, and I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for watching. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends. We'll see you next time.